Welcome to the NEWSTART Kitchen. I'm Margaret Gallant, and today we're going to make cottage cheese spread made with tofu. So let me tell you what's in it. It's really easy, and I love to make it, have it in my refrigerator, and be able to pull from it for breakfast and lunch and maybe anything that we want to use cottage cheese for. So let me just show you how to make it. It's super easy. First of all, we need a block of firm tofu. And then we have 2.5 teaspoons of onion powder, 2 teaspoons of yeast flakes, 1 teaspoon of dried parsley, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1/3 teaspoon of dill weed, 1/2 teaspoon of crushed garlic, and then I'm using 1/2 cup of jack cheese that I previously made in another video. You can check that out later. So let me get started making it, and it's super easy. So what we do is we just smash up the tofu to the consistency that you would like. And once it's to that consistency, then you're just going to add all the other ingredients. Mix it up really well and let it sit. I think it's better if you let it sit maybe overnight or at least for a few hours to really soak in all the taste. You know, tofu really takes on whatever you put in it, so we like to have the seasoning just set in. All right, so once that's that way, what we're gonna do is add in all these seasonings. And the garlic, fresh garlic adds such a wonderful taste. So I'm gonna mix all this in before I put in the jack cheese. And this is just so much fun to have on hand. I actually love it in the morning on a piece of toast. That's my favorite way of eating this. All right, so once those seasonings are mixed in, we're gonna put in the jack cheese. You can also use mayonnaise if you don't wanna make the jack cheese, but I think the jack cheese gives it a lovely taste. But if you have a favorite plant-based mayonnaise, you can put that in instead of the jack cheese. So I'm going to continue mixing it up, and then we'll be back in a few minutes with it plated. Here's the tofu cottage cheese spread plated. So what I've done is I've placed it as a dip with crackers, and I've also made it into a breakfast toast. That's the way I really love it. I hope you enjoy this recipe as much as I do.